life. We got a beautiful morning today, and today we're going to be putting the pieces together and we're going to run our first pattern blind. Okay, notice where we're at. We've changed up our environment. Okay, honestly, we're just the field that we do our double T and everything else is literally right there, but we're on that hillside facing out. Okay, because we're still going to make blinds out of that field. Okay, we're going to utilize Banjo's Island and a couple other spots, but for today we're teaching our very first pattern blind. Okay, not a cold blind. So before we get started, what's the difference? A cold blind is simply a blind well, let me back up. What's a blind? Yes, it's a physical blind where we hide behind or whatnot, but in terms of dog training, a blind is if let's say multiple birds fall, okay, while we're hunting in a scenario like that. He marks one, maybe two, but the third he doesn't see fall. Maybe it lands far left, far right, whatever. And we see where it falls. We're gonna send him on a blind. It's a bird or a bumper or a spot that he doesn't know, okay? Or he didn't see fall. Now, a cold blind is exactly that. He's never been there before. It's brand new, okay? He doesn't know where the location is. He kind of has to find it, but that's where the trust building that we've been doing in double T comes into play. Now, what's a pattern blind? A pattern blind is, say we aim for that one tree that my hand's at right now, okay? That far right tree. Say there's a bumper underneath that, directly underneath it. We send him on that on a cold blind. He finds out where it is. The next time he goes, so number two, the second time he goes back to that same location, it's a pattern blind. That's all it is. It's the fact that now he knows where it's at, all right? So that's the definitions of those two. What we're gonna be teaching today is a pattern blind. How are we gonna do that if we can't send them on a cold blind? Well, we do things like walkthroughs, or we simply make it so that our pup can clearly see it. And that's what we're gonna use today. Now, I did both, and I definitely recommend you guys doing both, or at least obviously one, because this is how we're gonna paint the picture so clear for our pup that they can't really miss it, all right? So behind me, between the two trees, okay, and it might be a little hard to see on that camera, but right below it, smack dab in the middle, right below it in the shade there, I've got a giant pile of white and black bumpers, okay? Now, we did a walkthrough. What's a walkthrough? Well, it's pretty much, he just came with me to set up. He was with me when I dumped him right there. Now he knows where it's at, or at least he should, okay? And we're not far. We're maybe 50 yards, you know, give or take. So you should have no issue finding this pile, and it's a pile. And all we're gonna do is take what we do in double T and transfer it over, okay? We're gonna use the motions, we're gonna use some of the verbiage, we're gonna use the casts, and we're gonna change up the environment, and you guys are gonna see how changing the environment just works like that with a pup, okay? So we're gonna keep driving, and we're gonna see how our pup does. If we have to, we'll move up, make it very, very simple for our pup to see that pile, and then we'll slowly retreat. Okay, so let's get to it. Heel. And we're not giving any force, we're not giving any pressure with this, okay? We'll have our e-collar on, and I'll have the transmitter on me in case he has an issue. But this is about having a fun time. We want our pup to understand that, hey, driving the blinds now that we're off that field is fun, okay? So it's time to do some relation here. So let's get to it. Now we want to pay attention to our pup. Watch his head, watch his eyes. Read your pup, take your time. Let. Good dog, good dog. All right, that's how you want it, guys. Just like that, good dog. That's how you do it, bro. Good dog. Notice we waited till our pup's eyes and his head fixated. You can get a lot of social cues, heel, from your pup when they know where the pile is, heel. What are some of those cues? Hold. Some of those cues are their head stops turning, their eyes are obviously fixated, They're not, they're not head bobbing. Their tongue goes back into their mouth, unless obviously it's a hot day and they're running a lot. And their jaw goes back together. Okay, they just kind of straighten up. You ever see like a pointer on point, about to flush? That's how they look. Okay, not with the tail, of course. But, yep. So just like back there, now we're going to institute a cast. All right. Back. Good. Good dog. Yes. Man, you couldn't ask for anything better. Good boy. Good dog. Awesome, awesome pup. That's exactly what you want. I love what I'm seeing today. Good dog, Fury. Good boy. It's just, man, it's a proud moment. It's like when that pup brings back its first bird, it's just like get a little choked up, man. Feel. Good dog. That's a good boy. Yeah, good dog. Send them all the way this time. Back. Good dog. Good dog. We want to make this, again, every time we do drills like this, it's a trust building exercise. Granted, just about everything we do is a confidence building exercise with our pup. Heel. But when we get into blind work and handling, heel. Good. Give it. It's all about trust and building it. All right. Let's send them on another one. Good. Back. Good dog. Good dog. You can see our pup is understanding. They're understanding that, hey, okay, I'm getting the inkling here that anytime you send me this way, there's going to be something there waiting for. That's why we make this so obvious to our pup. Hey, here's a giant pile of white bumpers. Clearly seen, you know what I mean? Heel. Good dog. Good dog, Bubba Love. Yeah, good dog, yeah. Give it. I know those birds are distracted. Send on one last one. Heel. Good. Good bird. Back. Dog, good dog. That's exactly what you want right there. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. That's a good cover. You got a gun dog, baby. Good boy. Hey, that's a good pup. Give it. Good boy. All right, guys. Awesome day by our pup. Sit. You can't ask for anything more. Again, we want to keep it going on the fun note here. He's loving his work, and that's exactly what we're building here, is a pup who loves the work and knows how to work. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you this afternoon. You're free. That's a big gun dog right there, baby. I love it.